This is in Turkey. Don't take our word for it. Google it. At least 4 peaceful protesters, maybe more. We've been out here a couple hours now. We're also hearing reports that they've been using Agent Orange, a Monsanto product used in Vietnam, brought to you by the same people manufacturing the GMO foods that are causing cancer and killing people in our own country. Stop police violence and public government oppression. At least 4 peaceful protesters in Turkey were murdered by the police. Google, protesters killed by police in Turkey. Google police violence. It's not isolated, it's happening everywhere. The same companies are involved. Monsanto, who brought you the GMO foods that are poisoning you and your children, are apparently also delivering Agent Orange, another one of their famous products, along with DDT, to Turkey in an attempt to suppress people who are peacefully protesting the use of a national monument to make corporate profits. Google police violence in Turkey. At least 4 people were murdered by police.
Talk about the oppression of the fast. Thank you, man. No problem.
Support our cause in Turkey. People are being killed. Stop the police violence. Our dictator government is killing people, and we don't want him anymore. We don't want this government anymore. They're there for 10 years, and they are pressuring us with their dictatorship. We want them to go away. We want our democracy back. We want our secular country back. We want the country that we formed 100 years ago with our democracy back. Please support us. Please Google Turkey and help us get this dictatorship out of our country.
4 peaceful protesters, at least, possibly more, were murdered in Turkey for trying to keep a green space, a park, a memorial landmark, free for the people to use. They stood up, and at least 4 of them were killed, possibly more. We've been out here a couple hours. There are also reports that Agent Orange, a Monsanto product used in Vietnam, is possibly being used or prepared to be used on civilians. Google Turkey violence and police and corporate oppression everywhere. They're all tied together worldwide. People are more important than profit. The purpose of life is not to live like Scrooge McDuck with a golden swimming pool full of money. The purpose in life is to help people and build a better world. Join us. Google Occupy Gizzy. Occupy Gizzy. Please Google Occupy Gizzy and help support peaceful protest and peaceful revolution in Turkey.
G-E-Z-I. Occupy G-E-Z-I.
Oh, for the people that can't spell.
Yes, yes. I can't spell, that helps.
I know, right?
End police violence and oppression. 4 peaceful protesters were murdered in Turkey for trying to keep a public green space clean and available with trees and bushes for public use. Once again, 4 peaceful protesters in Turkey murdered trying to preserve some green space. How would you feel if a private company went up to right there across the street and said, we're going to knock that down and build a mall so that we can make some more money? The same thing is happening in Turkey. It's a giant worldwide Gordian knot of oppression.
Yeah!
The same privatization policies, the same austerity policies, which have been by the way, you can Google
Can I see your sign? Nice. Did I talk to you before?
found an error in the
I was just wondering, like, from his perspective, like, why are you protesting?
He's protesting for the sake of his own country, for the future. He's the future. He's our future.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
His name is Dennis.
Thank you. Cossack Bones is also here streaming. Do you want to speak to Sky? Oh, so it looks like oh, she wanted to talk to the little boy. Never mind. I thought she wanted to talk to you.
I'm a little boy.
Okay. So little boy, why are you here at the protest?
Well, to cover it. Which little boy do you
There's he's over here somewhere. He was holding a sign, and I asked him, why is he here? And the mom said, what are you asking him? I said, I'd like to know from his perspective, why is he here? What is he protesting? And then she spoke for him, and then Leslie's on the chat saying, I want to hear what the boy has to say. Which I also myself, I love to hear that I spoke to 2 little boys earlier, and I love to hear their perspective.
Yeah, I saw one of the little girls was writing a sign earlier, and it was about the protection of the trees in the park.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing from the children. The children are saying they're here for the trees. But one little boy, when I spoke to him about it, he said, well, you're not allowed to kiss or buy alcohol after a certain point.
They cracked down on alcohol recently.
Yeah.
That's a recent thing.
Which I thought these were interesting issues for an 8-year-old child. I'm like,
what's their perspective and
how do they? I said, would you like to kiss someone? And he's like, no. And I'm like, did you want to buy some beer? And he's like, no. And then his grandfather's like, wait until 21.
Okay.
Yeah, Leslie, I totally agree that the boy should have had his own voice. But we don't know, maybe he doesn't know how to talk. I don't know. Can I ask you, who's this person here?
Ataturk. He's the leader of, he's Turkish. He pulled the state secular. He's very well known, but very defamed. Yeah, and I'm so glad they're bringing him back up, Ataturk. I'm glad to hear it. I know in a lot of very conservative circles, he's defamed.
So, but he's the one who brought secularism to Turkey?
Into their state.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he outlawed the women being second-class citizens. Yeah,
awesome.
He was a cool guy.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he's...
So Ataturk is his name?
Yes.
So I'm seeing signs that said, we are Ataturk's children, and somebody explained to me about how he brought the secularism to Turkey, and then it all makes perfect sense to me, like when you put it into that context.
And I'm glad they're, when they bring him back, after he's been defamed by so many people for so long, does that mean that, what's their word for that? But I'm glad they're doing it,
He's having a comeback.
Comeback.
There we go, yeah.
He never went away. praying. It's not a comeback. It's always there.
For some, not for us.
And all
That's
this
true.
religious stuff is not fundamentalism because that never existed. This is postmodern Islam, in my opinion.
So people are telling me that in Turkey there are
fabricated.
generations of protest and the songs that you're singing have to do with the protest songs. Is that
Yes, it's the secular revolutionary songs. Yeah, independent songs.
But those are not new.
They're not.
that they're
very
passed
old.
through the generations and
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful that last night I was there last night and I was the only person not singing the songs and obviously
With the group
yeah
together?
I was singing there last night. But it was you were you there last night?
No, I'm not living here.
It was so beautiful. I didn't understand any word. Like there was no English at all, but I could feel the emotions of everyone and how
We
beautiful
are
it was.
friendly. This group is friendly. We're not here for war. We're not here for protesting or supporting something that is out of our concept. You know, it's not like throwing gas bombs on people or spraying high pressure water from government utilized machines. It's nothing like that. We're here for peace.
Awesome.
It's so hard to find peace in Turkey now, but we're gonna find it. We're gonna establish it again. Stronger this
People
time.
are on the streets for many days all around the country. It's not only Istanbul. We've had it enough. Had enough, and after this, nothing's ever going to be the same. This is the turning point, and we believe it.
Yeah, it's
Power
our
to the people.
Reclaiming
Happy
our country.
birthday.
It's enough.
No, it's not. It's our birthday.
We're reclaiming our
Rebirth.
secular democracy. People are on the streets. We're not afraid. That's the message that should be heard.
That's important.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, Leslie, hurry up and get your butt over here. This is fun. Like she said, like the people are very friendly. I think last night it was hard for me to get people to talk. Last night I think maybe like I was the only non-Turkish person there last night, so maybe I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. I was the outsider. Well, I mean, I was the only non-Turkish person in the middle of the event last night. I know some of my friends were there and I didn't see them because I was in the middle. So that's the sign that I was telling you about. Ataturk is the person who brought secularism to Turkey.
Yes.
I know, right? It's terrible. And this is Patty. She's another live streamer.
Hi.
Yeah, you've got big audiences. You're in good shape just because you don't see the Fox News channels, right?
The people that are supporting honesty are either here or paying attention or real, they're the ones that care. I mean, she's one of the ones live streaming because this is reality, not because, some corporate entity said to.
Oh, and you met Guy already too? Oh, awesome.
I'll be social again in a few minutes. I'm gonna go support the whistleblowers.
All right.
And then I'll be back.
Yay.
I told them that like 4 times this
And I'm
time
going
I'm
to check the
moving.
parking lot so I can find AccuMom over there and
All right.
see if she's tagging up her stuff or what happened there, because I don't see her around any of this stuff.
Okay.
Try to find out, and then I'll be back and head over to the Bradley Manning side for a while, probably. Keep up what you're doing.
Hey now.
Good work.
Thank you.
Well, I'm still in the Occupy. I've never been occupied Los Angeles. I'm just occupied.
Is there anything you would like for people to know?
So I guess nobody should expect to see all this happening, all these things happening in Turkey in mass media. You cannot see this in CNN or Fox or other Turkish mass media. But we know that people are saying enough to Erdogan now, because now we are so close to lose our freedom. So people are fighting for their freedom now, and it just started with the trees, but it's more than that. It's saving trees, animals, environment, human rights, everything actually. So if you want to support human life and life in general, you should support decent rights. Or if you want to be with murderers, then you are with Erdogan. And thank you for sharing this.
Thank you for sharing. So you guys, here's the hashtag. The hashtag for Occupy Gezi. This is the Occupy Gezi in Turkish. It's hashtag #DIRENGEZI PARKI. Once again, it's #DIRENGEZIPARKI, and then in English it's hashtag Occupy Gezi. Gezi is GEZI.
So do you know what the address here is? 11,000?
11,000 Wilshire, yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Did I see your sign? It says that we are children of Ataturk. Freedom and independence is our character. Can you tell me about this person? Who is that?
He's the founder of our country. He built the republic back in 1923, and since then we were independent till today.
Thanks so much.
Right now, our people is under attack by the government, by the police.
So,
what's happening in my country right now?
What is it about him that you admire?
Because he's, as you see, he's independent. He's always looking forward, not like those religious people looking back all the time. Right now, our government's trying to take us back those Ottoman days. You know, that we don't want that.
Okay.
We just want to be, you know.
So is he the one who brought like secularism to the country? And
exactly. He gave the, let's say, right for the women to vote. You know. He made that all that. There's lots of things in history about him. You should just search it. But in the bottom line, there's 180 degrees difference between him and our prime minister right now. We don't want him anymore. That's what's happening right now.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi Sinancığım.
So this is a big banner of paper where people are writing messages on it. Last night, a lot of the messages were in Turkish, but here it says, "Don't give up, Istanbul." Istanbul needs media. Los Angeles is with you. A lot of the writing is in Turkish, and maybe we can get. Can you read any of it that's in Turkish?
Yes. Would you like me to translate it?
That would be beautiful. Thank you.
Well, it says here, we know what you mean by two drunkards, and when we say S, B, you will understand what we are talking about. What he means is our Prime Minister actually say to our founder of the country, he said to Atatürk that he's a drunkard. Our Prime Minister has no gratitude for our founder, has no gratitude for he bringing democracy and secularism to our country, because after all, what he wants is to become an empire, become a dictatorship. The Islamism that is pushing the country right now is just get over the edge. It's now enough for us, because we believe in freedom of thinking, we believe in freedom of speech, and what he does is everything against it. Would you like me to translate?
Yes, please. That would be beautiful.
We are saying Istanbul is not alone, and we say we are supporting our friends, people who are thinking freely. We are supporting their protest, and we say you are there, we are here, we are not going to stop, we are going to continue resisting. Los Angeles is here, Turkey is here, and these are all actually tributing all the stupid things that our Prime Minister said, and he generally say a lot of stupid things. We are saying we are sons. We are sons of Atatürk. We are sons of Mustafa Kemal, our country's founder. We are saying Istanbul, you are not alone. We are saying only cowards use brute force. We say today go to Gezi. Gezi is the place where he's trying to destroy. This is the picture that started it all, the real photograph. I'm sure you can find it. Here is an innocent bypasser, innocent woman who is only probably protesting by just standing there, nothing else. And these people, this police force, are spraying her. And this picture started all. This picture showed us that our Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan can even use brutal force to oppress the others, to say whatever he wants, to do whatever he wants. We say to here, kids, hold on. Kids, go on. We are with you. We are saying here, Tayyip, it's your hand. And we are saying, here we say, Tayyip, we are gonna build a shopping mall into your grave, meaning politically grave. Which means because what he tries to do is destroying everything to build shopping mall, to profit. And we are tributing that. We are saying we're gonna put shopping mall into your graveyard. And this here say, Tayyip, we woke up and our heart is in Taksim, Beyoğlu, in Gezi. Tayyip, come on, send us your gas as well. That's why. And now we are saying that everywhere is Taksim. Meaning Los Angeles, New York, people in Rome, Italy, all around the world, people are gathering up right now to support our friends in Taksim. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing.
Can I have a little water?
Of course.
Maybe like half of a cup.
There you go. Oh! There you go.
Thank you. That's enough. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you. This is really beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for everything.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, we need more awareness, because the more people know about this, the less action he could take, the less violence he could get. Because right now, this is like I cannot even compare to any other country. Maybe all-time China is like he's like thinking that he's emperor. He's saying we're gonna do this and that's it. That's it. But this is just enough. This just got enough for us, you know. So thank you for sharing that. We need world support for this. Thank you.
Thank you. I know, guys.
Kaç tane çek abi? Şöyle yapalım. Yedim yapalım. Ben senden alırım akşam.
Excuse me. I think the Brother Manning action is going to continue until 3 o'clock. I don't know how late the Occupy Gezi solidarity action is going to go. I might stay until 3 o'clock because I was offered a ride home. So we'll see. But I'm just going to chill on this bench for a little while because I'm really tired. So if you guys who are watching the stream, if you have any questions you want me to ask people, you can type it into the chat. That would be awesome. I think actually I'm gonna drop stream for a little while and I'll be back. I'm just gonna take a little break, guys.